I just got done watching 1985's Witness, starring Harrison Ford, Kelly McGillis, Lucas Haas and Joseph Sommer. This one I've only seen once before. It was recommended to me by people that were friends at the time, and I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember much about it. It's not something that I came away with remembering everything that happened in it. Nothing kind of stuck. Enjoyed it a lot more this time, but again I can imagine it becoming a little forgettable. I'll explain why in a minute. For those who don't know, it tells of Rachel and Samuel Lapp. They're both from this Amish community, and they're going to visit, they're going to the city, I think, to visit relatives or something. I wasn't clear on the purpose of their visit. And while at the train station waiting for their trains, her son Samuel, played by Lucas Haas, kind of wanders off and is exploring the exciting, bustling train station, and goes goes back, and they're still waiting for their train, and he goes to the toilets, and a cop is killed, and by one of the people being Danny Glover, and I don't know, and somebody else, but Samuel witnesses the murder, and they kind of go to the police and that, and Harrison Ford, who plays John Book, is the lead investigator, and he's trying to find out who this person was that Samuel saw clearly, and it turns out that Danny Glover's character, what was his name? McPhee. My mind went blank then, sorry. McPhee is actually a cop in narcotics. So of course then it's like dirty cops, and Book has to hide Rachel and Samuel, and goes, but he gets shot. So it turns out that his boss is also involved, because he went to his boss, and it turns out his boss is involved, so Book gets shot, and, ends up being taken with Rachel and Samuel back to their Amish community. He's there repairing and all that, except then the cops find out where it's really, a lot of this movie is like watching as he kind of, he's working with the community, the Amish community, while he's, healing, but also the relationship with Rachel, and meanwhile, he's being hunted by the dirty cops. So it's an interesting thriller, kind of your standard dirty cop fare, if you will. But yeah, it's a good movie. Beautiful direction and cinematography. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's not bad or anything. I can imagine. It's so, I can't explain it. I can just imagine this being quite forgettable. And like I say, I knew the basic story, but I think because it follows a very familiar pattern, a very kind of, cliched is the wrong term, but it's the same kind of format that we see in these kind of movies over and over again. And I think it's easy for them all to bleed in together. But yeah, it's an interesting, not many, I mean, this movie is known as like the Amish movie, kind of thing. It's an interesting, a different culture. I do wish that they'd had subtitles, because a lot of the times, there were people talking in German amongst themselves and that, and I apologise if it wasn't German, but they were talking amongst themselves, and I would have really liked to have known what they were saying. I don't know, I didn't bother checking if there is an option for subtitles on the DVD, but I just felt like I was missing out on a lot. And I guess the idea of that is that we feel it from Book's perspective, where he doesn't know what they're going on about, but it just would have been nice. Like I say, nice to see Danny Glover in something. Also, younger Viggo Mortensen. That was kind of entertaining to see. Nobody's bad at acting in this. Even Lucas Haas was good as Samuel. Um, but where, excuse me, whereas nothing bad sticks out, nothing outstanding stands out. It's a good movie. It's a good 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable, it's watchable. I would certainly watch it again in the future. But it just feels very humdrum. I don't know any other way of putting it. It's just, like I say, it's one of those movies where, you know, like some other movies where I'll be able to say, oh, that was so stupid, but there was still something likeable about it. This is a good thriller, but at the same time, so much of it is just the drama of watching stuff play out. The action doesn't happen till the end, and even that wasn't the greatest ever. And really, I found the ending very, like, I think that would be my main problem with this movie, and probably why it doesn't stand out in my memory even now. Is that the ending I felt was very flat. I felt like they just didn't know what to do. They had their, I keep using air quotes, but action scene. And it just fell flat. So I think that's the main problem, is that you had all this lead up, you were expecting this big thing, and then it's not a big thing, and, you know, the chief guy is beaten really easily and that, and it's just like, oh, okay, so, whatever. But, like I say, it's not a bad movie, worth checking out. I would give it a 6.5 to 7 out of 10, just because it is definitely a movie I would go back to watching. It's only 2 hours long, doesn't stretch it too long. Yeah, it's worth checking out. I mean, it doesn't feel longer than it is. It doesn't bore me. It didn't bore me anyway. It's a good. It's one, if you want to add it to your Harrison Ford watch list, then it's worth checking out. That's 1985's Witness. I'm sorry, there's not much more I can say about it. Which seems to be the problem with a lot of movies I'm watching lately. I really need a movie that makes me go, oh my god, this movie's amazing, or oh my god, this movie was shit. This is very middle of the road, but like I say, definitely worth checking out. Of course, it's Blu-ray Friday tomorrow, so looking forward to seeing what I pick out. For now though, guys, please take care, like and subscribe if you do, and look forward to seeing you down the line. For now though, this is Sketch, signing out.